Today's topic. All right, seems like the guys from Fresh and Fit are really upset.
We are better than you niggas, period.
Hello, this is Captain Dude, and today we'll be taking a look at the beef between Abba and Preach and Fresh and Fit. So this beef started when Abba and Preach released a video where they reacted to a podcast that they did with Fresh and Fit back in April. Now, on that podcast, they were discussing whether or not you should pay for the Poom Poom. Abba and Preach were advocating for paying because they said it doesn't matter if it's transactional, because sometimes an escort can give you better bedroom fun than a random girl that you met somewhere, because she's a professional. And there were many other reasons why it would be good to legalize prostitution because of taxes and etc. So they had a lot of different points in support of paying for the Poom Poom. And on the other side, we had Fresh and Fit, and they were saying that you should never pay for the Poom Poom, because Myron Fit, he said that you shouldn't pay for sex, because when you pay for sex, you aren't going to get that burning desire. And that was his main argument. And Fresh was saying that he doesn't just want a girl's Poom Poom, he wants her soul. And of course, Abba and Preach clowned him for that comment because it was a little bit absurd. So why would you want a girl's soul if you're just paying for sex, right? You want sex, you pay for said sex, and then that's it. But Fresh and Fit were stern on their position, and Abba and Preach were saying, hey, we don't see a problem with paying for the Poom Poom, because sometimes it's much better or easier or convenient to pay for said Poom Poom. And and the way they made their reaction video was obviously in Abba and Preach's style. So the video was very funny. It was witty and had jabs, right? And witty jabs. It had a very provocative thumbnail and title, and it was quite fascinating to watch and to see. Now, when I watched the video, I had a small feeling that Fresh and Fit were not going to like what was said. And I was correct, because they reacted like this.
We're trending, man.
Yeah.
We're popping right now.
But then I did, as always, men lie, women lie, numbers don't, right? And then I thought to myself, why would they bring this up now? Chris, can you show Exhibit A real fast? So let's see here. Let's see. These guys have almost 1 million more subs than us, guys. All right.
So we're the blue line.
We're the blue line. They're the red. They have 1.38, which is 1,380,000 subscribers. Guys, we only have 430,000 subscribers. Yep. Okay. We have literally like less than 1/3 of their joint, right? And we got 20 million views, and they got 14.9 million views.
Ouch.
Very interesting for you guys to go ahead and make a video insulting us months after the fact. I wonder why. Oh, it's because we're hotter than you guys. Our channel's better than yours.
Facts.
We get more views than you. We've been on less than you. We work harder than y'all niggas. We cut our hair more than you niggas. Like, yo, if y'all want to
we get more girls than y'all
more
niggas.
girls than y'all niggas.
Free.
Like, if y'all really want to do this nigga Preach is married probably to a fucking beluga whale somewhere.
I know what you're thinking, and I agree. They did not address any of the comments that Abba and Preach made about them. All they did was make ad hominem attacks and claim that they were better than Abba and Preach because their numbers were higher. And the fans were livid, because people were appalled that they would go after Preach's wife when she had absolutely nothing to do with the discussion. And they were also appalled that they would choose to use insults instead of addressing the argument. So, of course, Abba and Preach reacted to Fresh and Fit's reaction to their reaction video.
You want to know our thoughts. I'm going to keep it really brief, all right? I don't have much thoughts on their platform. Are they doing some good things for some people? I'm sure. I have no doubt. I'm not even denigrating that. We just came at them for their ideas with regards to paying for box and all this stuff. Thought it was full of shit.
Essentially, they exposed that even though Myron was strongly against paying for the Poom Poom, he had an active account on a sugar site, which is where you pay for the Poom Poom. And also, he showcased a DM where he was pressuring a girl to have sex with him, or else he wouldn't allow her to get on his show.
Come to find out, this man's telling girls in the DMs that if they want to come on the platform, they have to fuck, and if they don't, he gets upset about it and he gets all pissy.
Now this made him look like a fraud and made him look absolutely terrible. And at this point, they were losing thousands of subscribers. So, seeing this, they decided to make an apology on their community tab, but not before doubling down on their insults.
Hey, and Preach, I guarantee your wife is probably ugly. I said it.
Yo,
You gave her a ring pop and you licked her at your fucking wedding.
we should fly her
You
up, bro.
fucking weirdo.
Hey, yo, we should fly her up.
Guarantee her. Flew out. You may kiss the bride. This dumbass nigga. I love you. I love you. You making them dumbass faces.
Of course, people didn't buy the apology because it just looked like a PR apology, and they didn't even apologize to Preach and his wife. So they were criticized in their own comments of their live stream, and they decided to apologize live on one of their late night shows.
Real quick, guys, okay? Because I know this is probably on everyone's minds. We already got 6,000 plus live viewers. So thank you so much for coming in.
Only in 4 minutes.
Yeah, seriously, within 4 minutes. So guys, we'll go talk about this real fast. On this podcast, we talk about accountability, okay?
Yeah.
And we are not above taking accountability. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, we made a mistake, okay? It is not cool to insult a man's country and or wife live on air. We should have kept the disagreement on the topic and not the people.
Yep.
Okay? Smart people discuss ideas, stupid people discuss people. And we made a mistake, all right? So with that said, we apologize, okay, for talking about his wife, his country, and making ad hominem attacks on them. They're fellow YouTubers. If we have disagreements, we're going to have disagreements, but the way we went about it was not right, okay?
Yeah.
So we got to hold ourselves accountable as well. And from this point forward, we're bearing the hatchet. We wish the best to Abba and Preach.
Yeah, the best, man.
We're going to keep making content, giving you guys what you want, and we're going to stay away from the drama.
And this apology stank just as much as the first apology. And at this point, people were just done with it. So they ended up losing thousands more subscribers. And I think by Wednesday morning, they had lost 25,000 subscribers, I think. Yeah, they lost 25,000 subscribers. But in their minds, you know, they apologized and they just decided to move on. But the people weren't having it. So all their videos, they were getting downvoted, and people were doing reaction videos, and they were, you know, criticizing them and making comments. Basically, this whole thing made them look absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. And to top it off, on Wednesday, Fresh goes to buy a gun. To buy a gun. He insults a man. He challenges him to a fight. He backs down from the fight. And then he buys a gun.
All right, guys, I'm here with my boy Peter helping me with my first guns. Shout out to you, man.
Are you serious?
At this point, Abba was done. And he released one more reaction video.
The emperor would never walk around with no clothes. The same way a real man would never go out and challenge someone to a boxing match, insult his integrity and his honor, and then say, yeah, let's box. And then when the man accepts, you go and buy guns. And you dodge talking about money. Y'all are crazy. And this is not even to encourage violence. I don't want none of that, okay? I'm not about to start talking about that's crazy talk. This is to let young men know on this platform, because just because they're older than you and they show a big game doesn't mean they're about that life. Too many frauds out here. Too many frauds out here, right? I call it the blind leading the blind. Careful who you take advice from. I made that mistake in the past, so here's my advice to you. Drop all these fucking goobers and just go look up some Patrice O'Neal. You'll thank me later.
This whole debacle is a mess for Fresh and Fit. Now, they were already receiving hate for a lot of the comments that they were making on their podcast and a lot of their actions, but this just took the cake. So every minute they are losing subscribers, and it's tough to say whether or not they will recover from this. Now, they do still have a lot of fans. A lot of fans are still supporting them, so they probably might still recover. But one thing's for sure, their reputation has been forever tarnished. And we'll have to see how this unfolds in the coming days and weeks. Thank you for joining me. I am Captain Dude, signing out.